Hi guys, and welcome back to the Lazy Girl's Kitchen. For those of you that are new, my name is Maggie and welcome. Today I want to share with you how I like to make my summer pavlova, and I just call it summer because it's got fresh fruit. It's amazing. Let me tell you, it is incredible. If you want to see how it comes together and just how fabulous it is, keep on watching. So the first thing we're going to work on is the meringue mixture, and for that you're going to need some egg whites. I have some vanilla extract here, some sugar, and then in here I have a mixture of cornstarch and then some cream of tartar. You're also going to need a baking sheet that I lined with some parchment paper, and then I just outlined a little circle like a pan. I took a pan and outlined a circle so that way I can have a rough idea of how I'm going to place the meringue, and then you're going to preheat your oven to 250. So using my handheld electric mixer, I'm going to start to whip this up until it starts to getting kind of firm. And then I'm going to go ahead and start adding in my sugar just gradually. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's there. So my egg whites are starting to become frothy. So at this point what I'm going to do is I'm going to gradually start adding in the sugar to make the egg whites really shimmer and shine. And it's also obviously going to sweeten up your meringue. So at this point my sugar is nice and incorporated and it's nice and glossy, so I'm going to go ahead and start to I'm going to add in both my cornstarch and my cream of tartar, and that's going to make sure that I get this beautiful stiff mixture. And then to give it a little bit of vanilla flavoring, I'm going to go ahead and add in my vanilla extract. About a teaspoon or so. And then I'm just going to continue to mix this until it's combined and it's nice and reaches stiff peaks. So my mixture is glossy, beautiful, smooth, not going anywhere. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is onto my outline paper. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just kind of using it as an outline, you know what I mean? I'm going to dump out my meringue. Ooh. There we go. I'm going to make sure to get all of that out. This is like my absolute favorite thing to eat, meringues. When I was little, my grandma would make them for us all the time because they were so affordable. It was just egg whites and sugar. So I grew up eating meringues. So you're basically just kind of go like that. Now, 3 egg whites isn't going to make, you know, that whole circle that I used because I used pretty big cake pan. So I just used it as an outline, you know what I mean? Because you want it to be about 1 inch thick. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place this into my preheated oven for about 1 hour to 10 minutes to about 1 hour and 20 minutes. What you're looking for is the outside to be nice and brown and stiff, but the inside to still be kind of chewy, if you will. So you can, the temperature is at 250, so you can even at the 1 hour and 10 minute mark, you can go ahead and just kind of give it a feel and see if the inside kind of feels a little squishy, if you will. So I'm going to put this into the oven and then I'll meet you here soon. So my meringue is out of the oven. It's completely cooled, which is what you want, and I want you to listen to this. Completely hard on the outside, but the inside you can tell is still kind of squishy, which is what you're looking for. I do want to say I made a little bit of a boo-boo when I was explaining the directions. You're going to want to bake it for 2 hours and 20 minutes, about 2 hours 10 to 2 hours 20 minutes. It's just, you know, when I get in front of food, I get so excited that I completely lose myself. So what I have here is some heavy whipping cream and then some confectioner's sugar, and then I just cut up, I cut up some strawberries into little pieces because what we're going to do is we're going to make a little nice whipped cream topping for our pavlova, and then we're going to end up folding in the fruit to make it even yummier. So what I'm going to do now is using my handheld electric mixer, I'm going to whip this until it starts to get stiff peaks. And then I'm going to start to add in my confectioner sugar. So my heavy cream is starting to get nice and thick, so I'm going to start to add in my confectioner sugar a little bit at a time and mix it all in. And I'm going to stop once this is stiff. And you make sure don't overmix because you don't want to get butter. So my cream is completely whipped. You can see now I have whipped cream. And to make it a little bit more fancy, I'm just going to go ahead and add in some diced strawberries that I cut into pretty small pieces. I'm just going to fold them in, and then we're going to top our pavlova, and we are going to be all set to enjoy. So pavlova, whipped cream, I'm going to plop it on just like so. It doesn't have to be perfect, you guys. We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for it to look, you know, somewhat beautiful. So just like that. And then, because we want to be a little bit extra today, what we're going to do is I cut up some fresh strawberries, and I'm just going to plop those suckers all around. Maybe put on some not whipped cream. What am I saying? Put on some powdered sugar, and I'm going to enjoy. It's perfect. It's easy. It's absolutely delish. So make sure you head over to the Lazy Girls Kitchen to get this wonderful recipe. If you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Alright guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!